Each and every one of us has a story, or a collection of stories that we just keep for us. Either they're too benign for us to share with other people, or they're too embarrassing, or they're evil. Whatever the reason, we all got our own big old snippets of history that are never going to make it to modern knowledge. No other people are going to know them. So tonight I'm going to share one of those with you guys. I've never told this story before. Someone said that's a winner, but I don't think it was about what I just said. But it made me feel good just the same. I wish I'd brought a drink up here. It's hotter than I was on the porch with my wife. I have a wife. Yeah. Right? This? And my daughter walks up to us, my 3-year-old, with a pair of cheap sunglasses, and she's upset because they're falling off her head. They're big and floppy, her head is tiny, and they're falling off. So tiny, floppy, cry. That's the paradigm. And my wife goes, "I'm sorry, sweetie, your daddy can't fix those for you." The fuck you say? The Cro-Magnon ancestors in me began to shriek. These big-headed fucks that used to carve rock. They looked at me like, no. She doesn't tell you what you can't fix. By the way, she's absolutely right. I don't know how to fix anything. But it doesn't matter. The ancestors demanded penance. And so I snatched the glasses and I walked into the house without a word. I grabbed my little eyeglass repair screwdriver and I tightened the screws, but it didn't do anything because they're too fucking cheap. And so I was like, well, what if there was like a Chris Sabo Rex Spec strap on them? Would that stay on her head? And this thought right here is a malfunction of my internal systems. You see, there's a lot of drug use in my family, and I'm well aware of what I would consider a meth head behavior. And it ranges in my family with or without the meth. It's all over. Like my dad once carved a hole, he sawed a hole in my hardwood floor and put a ladder in my basement and put my litter box on top of it and went, "See, now it's not in your house." And that made sense to him. That's a meth head thought. My mom used to be afraid that I was going to get kidnapped. So she'd tie me up so I could practice getting out of knots. That's a meth head thought. And so when I get to a point where I decide maybe I'm going to invent something to solve this problem, I got a fail-safe baked into my brain that like pipes in and goes, "Dom." I'm like, "What? What you doing?" "Solving a problem." "Are you about to invent some stuff?" "Maybe." "Is it a meth head thought?" "Yeah." And then I abandon it. But in this case, it didn't go off. I don't know if I didn't set the alarm or what, but I'm on the trajectory, man. And all of a sudden, it's like a fugue state when you get into these things. So I'm drilling into the side of these Dollar Tree fucking sunglasses, trying to make holes so I can tie a hair tie in between the two sides. And I can't get through because it's fucking cheap, and it's made of goddamn like Singapore child skin, and it just heals every time I drill into it. And then I fade out and I wake up and I'm driving staples into my washing machine trying to fucking catch this pink handle while I'm trying to put a hair tie on it, and I can't do it. And then I fade out again and I got a hot glue gun. And then my hands are all stuck together like some Chernobyl flipper baby. But I can't get the damn thing to hold. It's been like 20 minutes. And so I just tie it up on both sides and I take it out to her. I'm like, this will probably do. And I go to put it on her little head, and it's too small, but it's elastic, and I'm like, I'm in too deep. I'm in too fucking deep. And she's going, "Ow, ow, 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 ow." I'm like, I fucking care. Because if I just get it down onto her eyes, she's gonna understand. She's gonna know how much work I put into this, how much I love her, and maybe she won't fuck a guy that does MMA in her 20s to get back at me. And I get the glasses on her. And she goes, I can't see my rocks! And throws it across the yard. And I lose. I'm dejected, and I walk back to my wife, and she's like, where have you been? And it was at that point I went, this story is just for me. This isn't for anybody else in the world. I was pooping. And that was the end. Until tonight, when I offered this to you. I don't know how anything works. I'm 43. I don't know what water towers do. I don't know, I've seen them my whole life. I don't have any idea what their actual practical application is. Is that just a bowl of water that's elevated for just in case? Like the fuck? Is it just, if we hit an apocalypse or something, they can be like, well, we got that, it's got bugs in it. I do spend a lot of time prank calling her. Look, I love her, but like she answers every fucking phone call like it's important. It's hard not to. And like, I adore my grandma more than anybody else in the world. Like, I think she's a saint. I think she's magic. Like, look, I go to the store, I buy a can of green beans. It expires in what, 2 years? But there was a time where she could saunter down to the basement and pull out a jar of tomatoes that was canned up in the Calvin Coolidge administration. Just, it's got a sticker of an American flag with 48 stars on it. And she'd feed it to us. And it tasted fine. But let's be real, it had ghosts in it. It had to have ghosts in it. There's no way you can bust out some cauliflower that has seen fucking all the events if we didn't start the fire. And it was just, you don't have like a genie or some kind of malevolent spirit in there. So I prank call her. It's always the same. I just call her up and go, stand by for savings. She'll stay on the phone 15 minutes. She wants those savings. My son's dean has been sending me messages about him like every week. Shit like, your son's been late to third period a lot, and he's taken an awful lot of bathroom breaks. And, that's what they send you when they see that. So I've been sending him back, shut up, narc. Because I can say that to him. Like, he can't do anything to me. I don't go to that school. He can't suspend me. He can't do anything. So everything he sends me, shut up, narc. Fucker. What's he gonna do? He's a little bitch. What kind of job is that? What kind of job is it where you just tattle? You just walk through the hallways and tattle. You're a little bitch. Like, you're a hall monitor. You're a glorified hall monitor. And in my day, hall monitors knew who the fuck they were. I had a hall monitor in my high school named Crusher. Yeah, anyone here remember Crusher? Yeah. She was named that because she could crush beer cans between her big old fake titties. Yep. Everyone knew it. The teachers would tell you that story. That's a fucking hall monitor. I want my hall monitors cut from the exact same cloth as a rec league basketball referee. You show up 10 minutes late, you smell like fucking gin, you bitch about your divorce. None of this white-collar bullshit. Who's this guy think he is? Stepping up like he's important. He's a fucking Stringer Bell of school administration. Fuck you, buddy. If you don't know that reference, I don't care. He's just another tall guy making fun of short guys. Bullying short guys. And you know why tall guys bully short guys. Bob, do you know? Justin, do you know? Yeah? It's because when they ain't looking, we be biting that dick. Turn your head, I'm gnawing, motherfucker. That's stupid as hell. I took that in and out of this thing like 7 times. And I decided to fucking say it. Are you guys familiar with the Nextdoor application?
Oh, God.
That's a hell of a loud train. Heckled by the choo-choo. Oh, speaking of heckling, before I get into this next piece, my cousin Sandy asked me to heckle this guy in the hat, which isn't heckling, it's crowd work. It's heckling when it comes this way, but it's fine, she's doing her best. And he spilled a drink on her or something like that, so boo, you guy with the drink and the spilling and the Jenga, gotcha. Zing! Oh God, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Nextdoor, does anybody know the Nextdoor application? It's basically where the most pathetic people you've ever met get online and talk about the shit that's happening in their neighborhood. And it's about like 90% of it is basically 3 categories. It's, I saw an animal, and spoiler, it's usually a coyote. Or, what was that boom? Parentheses, gunshot or fireworks. And where's my package? But in that 10% that isn't encompassed in those 3 categories are the saddest human short stories you'll ever see in your life. Just horrible tales between the line of people trying desperately to have human contact of any variety. The other day there was something on there, someone posted a cut on their toe, an unremarkable cut, a little nick, and said, walked through some thorns, which is sad to show your boo-boo to a bunch of strangers and want them to see it, but there was a comment on there, and it said, is that iodine? I have some of that. You're not reacting enough to that. Really think about it. This is a person on the internet that went, I need to connect somehow with another human being. And the best way they could think of doing it was to do the whole Breakfast at Tiffany's 90s song with iodine. That's the one thing we got. Is it wrong that I am so strong that the sippy cups in my house leak not at all? You could drop them from a second bunk, it doesn't matter. They won't leak. Modern weapons cannot penetrate them, but my wife, when she does dishes, goes, why do you tighten them so much? Why would I not tighten them so much? That's who I am. Is it wrong that I am insanely strong?
Yes.
Home is not where you go to get appreciation properly. Where you go to get that perfect king-to-king appreciation is the McDonald's play place. Have you been? Really?
Yes.
No one's been to the McDonald's play place. I don't believe that shit.
Yes.
Thank you. There's no way you're the only person, but it's fine. You guys be quiet. It's not like I'm fucking dying up here or anything. The McDonald's play place there are no women in the McDonald's play place because it's gross. It's a disgusting, festering cesspool where your children scoot down a slide where they have to walk basically the whole way because the slippery was worn off by butts of like 1998. There's ketchup packets on my kid's sock. It's gross, but there's also single dads aplenty, trying with everything in them to make that one Saturday count, trying to make it beautiful. Looking at the kids saying, does mom's new boyfriend take you to places like this? When daddy finally gets his own apartment, we can order pizza every night. And that is my tribe, prepping me for my eventual divorce. And as I stood in the McDonald's play place, my son, who's autistic and he can't stand things being out of place, pointed to one of the posters in the window that had fallen down, like one of the ears was just. He was like, "Dad, can you fix it? This isn't my job." Not nearly. But he looked at me with such hope, I thought, I can be a hero. And we just got a pack of McDonald's land stickers. Couldn't take more than 2 grimaces and a Mary McCheese to get this shit back up and running. So as I'm taking my shoes off to be my kid's hero, something dings in the back of my head and it goes, "Hey, partner, what you about to do?" "I'm gonna climb up this slide and fix this poster." "Okay. Is that a meth head behavior?" And I went, and I didn't do it. Thank you.